My name is Tim Ford and I'm privileged to serve as Dean of the College of Graduate Studies and of Public Health. Our mission is to provide a fine education for our students through our online programs and to create a community of public health professionals that will go out and serve the needs of the nation and indeed of the world in the many, many public health crises that occur on a daily basis.
What makes UNE special is its commitment to its students. This online environment that we have been able to create at the University of New England is one that embraces, drives, lives quality.
Constantly looking at how to improve the program, and I think that's how you assure quality. And you make sure you have faculty who are really experienced.
Not only is it part of a really quality educational community, but it's also flexible and it embraces some of the innovative learning technologies that are out there and open to new learning technologies.
This is not an 8-hour-a-day job. It's a labor of love for our faculty. They are online at all hours of the night, all days of the week, weekends, etc., available to the students to interact on chat rooms, to answer questions.
We will provide them a top quality educational experience with some of the most qualified individuals for their faculty, and that they will be supported by the same level of student support that are on campus students.
Faculty were very, very responsive, very willing to answer any questions you ever had.
All the professors were very supportive of the students. At any time you could call them, you could email.
If you needed help and you asked for it, then you would get it right away.
If you're struggling with a particular subject, they're willing to provide feedback to you.
The faculty have such a vast history of experiences that they're ready to share.
Communication was always very open amongst the professors, so you always felt connected to the professors even though you weren't in class.
Support is a big piece in the online programs because you have support of the faculty member, you have support of your fellow students.
They were just there for help, and that was what I thought the greatest part about the faculty was. It's just they were there when you needed it.
They're experts in teaching and they're dedicated to the success of their students online.
We're very happy to meet with students, talk with students, and in any way that we can make contact with them, we're happy to do that.
As a faculty member, it becomes very different because what I'm developing are very deep relationships with each and every student that I'm communicating with.
I think the things they like best about it is it's an opportunity to get a terminal professional degree on a basis that fits the modern lifestyle. And I know many of my students are fully employed. Some of them are DO students who are finishing up their degree here at the university, and some are pharmacy students that are finishing up their degree. So it's not totally that, but a fair majority of my students are fully employed, which means that their daytime is pretty much occupied by their work.
Well, I've had a number of field placement students who call me up saying, how am I possibly going to do this? I work full-time. How can I do a 120-hour field placement? And I work full-time, and I just, first of all, I say, calm down, we can figure this out. Or they're DO students, so calm down, we can figure this out. And then we just work with them to see, okay, well, you know, how can you participate in meetings? Can you work, work with an organization by Skype or email? And, can you come to just take half a day off every once in a while, whatever it is that they need to do, we try to work with them. And I think that's true of the whole program, really working with students to make sure that they get what they need and get through the program.
Being an online course provides you with a really flexible schedule for when you can do your work. You can fit in not only your job, but your family time.
I was able to continue taking classes while I was working because it's very convenient to take classes online. It fits into your schedule, no matter what that schedule may be.
It allows you to do it when you have that time. You can do your classes, you can study, you can work on your own time.
I was able to work full-time, be at home with my teenage children.
When I had a day off or I had 2 days off on the weekend, that's when I stopped. I sit there and I did my work.
It really allowed me the flexibility of completing the degree on my time schedule.
One of the best decisions I've made was to go into the MPH program.
The technical skills that an individual needs to be an online student really are fairly basic skills.
The community that they are going to experience is going to be of professionals that they will probably be able to stay in contact with throughout their careers.
Many of the courses have the students go out into their communities to interview people that are in public health agencies and organizations, or have group projects where they interact online.
The Student Association is a great vehicle that allows them to share opportunities, to share what they've done, to share their experiences with other students.
After you've seen your first class, all the other classes kind of follow suit with having the discussion boards, having, you know, the 8-week course syllable. So they're all structured the same. And I think that makes it easy so there really are no surprises before the start of each class.
The Blackboard was a great tool to administer classes. You could have everything from chat rooms, interacting with the different students, also the faculty members. You could also have lectures. There were recorded lectures, there were live lectures. We've had actually live forums as well, and all those different things. It's been also possible to administer exams, to write your papers in there, to do research right through it online, so everything was at your fingertips right at the computer.
The MPH is the cornerstone of our public health programs at UNE, and the key degree for anybody wishing to practice in the profession of public health, a profession that is so greatly needed throughout the country and indeed globally.
With my MPH, I plan to use it in my clinical practice actually as I pursue residency and go through my training. I'll actually be getting a residency in internal medicine and pediatrics, and I hope to use what I've learned with my MPH for preventative purposes in different clinics, especially in downtown inner city clinics, and also going out and branching out to rural communities as well.
Currently, I think because of my MPH, I got a program coordinating job with one of the Healthy Maine partnerships.
Working to collaborate a community integrated model for a genetic program.
I've been able to directly apply what I've learned in the classroom into my practical work schedule.
Utilizing these skills potentially as leading a program, a prevention program.
Working for Maine CDC in the infectious disease epidemiology program. And I'm actually very proud to say that I now am the director of the division.
It would be a great way to help people pursue health as opposed to, you know, just being the person that they see when they're sick.
It's really about quality, and that's the most important aspect of why you would enroll in UNE's program.
If you are looking for a program that is of high quality and one that will help you reach your personal and professional aspirations, I believe you'll find it at the University of New England.